A UK income tax calculator spreadsheet is a vital way to ensure that you've not paid too much tax and that you're undertaking proper income tax planning. This UK income tax calculator spreadsheet will also calculate national insurance, tax on dividends, interest, side hustle and self-employed income, and rental property income. This is the most powerful UK income tax calculator available, and being a spreadsheet, it is very easy to customize and keep up to date. For full details of how to get the UK income tax calculator spreadsheet, see the description to this video. The spreadsheet is actually a Google Sheet because Google Sheets are always free and they're always up to date, but you can convert it to Excel by selecting File, then Download, and then you've got Microsoft Excel there. Also, when you first get the file, in order to edit it, you have to make a copy from the File menu, give it your own name, and then put it onto your own shared drive on the internet, and then that way you're free to use it as you please. I use an income tax calculator spreadsheet to further analysis on my numbers. So for example, here I've split down my gross income into what I spend, what I save in pensions and ISAs, and the amount of money going to tax and national insurance. And that way I can visually see what my savings ratio is and maybe look at some things I can do about it so I can maximize my savings for retirement. To set up the spreadsheet, first of all, you want to check national insurance if you're in employment, and that does apply. Check England if, again, you're in England or Wales and that applies to you, and set up the personal allowances for yourself and your partner, and these will come from your tax slip. To populate the tax calculator, first of all, I put in some salary details, including a split between what is pensionable and things like a bonus that don't attract any pension. I then put in the percentage pension contribution that I make, the percentage contribution that my employer makes, and then any additional voluntary contributions through salary sacrifice. That then gets my salary subject to tax, and then it taxes it according to the bands that are applicable, 20%, 40%, maybe 45% if you're unlucky, and the loss of personal allowance. It also calculates the national insurance for me. Now I've got my take-home pay, and if I divide that by 12, that should reconcile to a pay slip. There may be a need to make some adjustments for benefits such as company car or private health. I can then put in things like side hustle or self-employed income. I can put in taxable savings, property profit, then also isolating the mortgage interest because I'm going to get some relief on that. I can also put in additional voluntary contributions to my own pension, which attract tax credits but no national insurance credits. I've now got my total taxable income for my tax return, and that will calculate again, and then I've got the marginal amounts here. Finally, I can input my dividend income. It'll calculate the dividend tax. I can put in things like ISA savings as well, mortgage and commuting costs, and it'll give me a disposable income, and then I can further analyze that number. If you want to adapt the file so it runs for Scotland, you just uncheck the England box, and then what will happen is the Scottish tax bands will appear and it'll run the numbers for Scotland for you. The income tax calculator spreadsheet is also a useful input to my retirement calculator, which tells you the age at which you can retire and the amount of income after tax that you can expect in retirement. It's a very detailed model with lots of useful information, such as things like plotting your wealth over time, and being a spreadsheet, it's completely flexible and it lasts forever. If you're interested, go to my website, www.ianshadrack.com/retirement-calculator. Please let me know any comments you have about the spreadsheet. Details of how to get hold of it are in the description of the video, and you might like to watch this video coming up next.